Hi, I'm Adrian's mom, and I'm going to talk about Adrian today, why Adrian is Adrian. When Adrian was 3 months old, there's a kid up the street who's only a week older, and all of a sudden that kid is doing stuff. That kid's like, oh, rattles, everything. Adrian's doing nothing. And I'm thinking, he's just who he is. And then as things went on, progressed, the other kid's doing more. Oh, I found my feet, I'm holding my bottle, all these other stuff. I'm rolling, I'm starting to crawl, stand. Adrian's doing nothing. Every time I went to the doctor, oh, he's fine. He's a big baby, which he wasn't. He was actually a normal-sized baby. And at 9 months, we went in and we said, I'm reading this article and it says if your child's not close to sitting or by 9 months old, 10 months old, talk to your doctor because something's not right. And all of a sudden, from being a fine child, baby, oh, maybe he had a stroke in utero. Well, okay, that was great. So we had to go see a neurologist. And the neurologist, the first thing he said to us, well, he has dysmorphic features. He has low-set ears. He's missing a line in his hand, his palm, which means he didn't do complex hand movements in utero, Adrian. Did you do complex hand movements in utero? No. So he's set up for MRI. He's set up for chromosome test. And so we did that. The chromosome test took forever to come back. It was like, I would say, my summer from hell. But he said the MRI should come back in like a week or so. The day after we had the MRI, the doctor calls us that he says Adrian has dysgenesis of the corpus callosum, which is the bridge between the right side and the left side of your brain. It didn't form correctly. It's malformed. He has undermyelination, so if you know anybody with MS, that's a myelin disease. He just didn't have enough myelin, so it's affected all his, understanding, movement, everything. So did the dysgenesis corpus callosum. And cerebellar hypoplasia, which means basically the brain was malformed. And then we had to wait for the chromosome test. So, after we saw the doctor, when everything was back, he said, you know what, it could be this. He could stay the same. He could regress or he could progress, but he has a triple whammy, so he couldn't say what would happen with Adrian. So we just had to do our early intervention with him, which he was having. So at 10 months of age, he was basically 3 to 5 month level. So, and we had to teach him how to do everything. I didn't know, because at 6 months of age, we were trying to teach Adrian how to roll over, that these things come naturally. You shouldn't have to teach a baby how to roll over. It's thousands of centuries of automatically being able to do it. So he has progressed, as you can see from his videos. When he's about 4 years old, and also, so Adrian, he had his first pair of glasses when he was 2 years old, but his eye doctor said he could have had them earlier, but he would wait till he gets closer to walking, which he didn't do to 2 3/4, but they gave it to him when he was 2 years of age. And we had to teach him how to wear his glasses because he would keep taking them off, and we would go out to the mall. We weren't used to him of having glasses, and we said, oh, where did Adrian's glasses go? And we'd have to backtrack where we were, say, where is Adrian's glasses? And then now, forget it. You go to wash his glasses, like, give me my glasses, because at this point, he's negative 17.5 in one eye and negative 16.5 in the other eye. So he's legally blind without glasses. So if anybody says to me, tell me about Adrian. But anyway, when he was about 4 years of age, he was diagnosed with autism. So when people ask me about Adrian, I say he has autism, mentally retarded, But even though it's politically incorrect, but it's who he is. He has cerebral palsy, and he has legally blind. He's got everything, but he's fantastic, and everybody loves him. And about 15 years of age, he started getting this weird hand movement, and we took him to another neurologist because we had moved. And he was tested because his doctor, who we had at the time, our doctor now, who's fantastic, his pediatrician, said he thought he had Pandas disease or syndrome, which if you look up, it's like an autoimmune type disease or tick type disease. You can get it. Has something to do with strep throat. So it's a very interesting disease, but I don't want to go on about it. But anyway, so they did some testing on him. So the only thing that came out of it, they couldn't really tell. And he still gets this weird hand movement once in a while, but I'm not putting him on any drugs. But the only thing the neurologist could say from all the testing was, besides everything else, the front part of his brain is slow. I'm like, well, what else is new? That's okay. Whatever Adrian is okay. You know, he's Adrian. And everybody loves him. So, are you the best guy in the world? He's Mr. Sociable. He doesn't understand personal space, so he'll come up to you and he'll want to be your buddy. And he loves women of all ages and all everything. He's a ladies guy. He's a Casanova, right? Are you a Casanova, Adrian? You like the girls? Yes. He likes women of all ages. And he likes tall people, short people, thin people, heavy people. He likes everybody. Every color in the world, right? So this is Adrian. This is the person who I love more than anything in the whole world, besides my husband. And that's it.